Good morning, everybody, whoever's you are that's watching. Today is November 25th. I got paid today. Another paycheck. So I got available 7 hours sick pay, which is nice. You know, I didn't know I had that. And then I have made 42 DARA with mileage. You know, they are paying me the mileage, but you know, I think they only paid me through when I was working with Winder. So and I was only doing like 1 mile at a time, so it being $42, I'm like, ooh, okay, so I should be making like more than that, like close to pretty much $100 now that I'm doing like 10 to 14 times more than what I was. So yeah, because now I'm driving like, because see, with the hospital in Winder, it was only like literally a mile to and back, but with the two buildings that I'm at now, it's 14 miles, and the drive's not that bad, honestly. It's not that bad of a drive, but which kills some time and you get paid for it, so it's nice. It's very nice. It's very nice. So, be looking forward for the next check. But I am going to pull out a bit for, obviously, gas. Because, you know, now that I drive an extra over a shit ton of miles, which, you know, it's not that bad. But for gas, my gas matters. So I need to keep up on my gas, and then like 150, 200 for the guitar. You know, after that bass, I'm taking a break for a while with buying instruments and just need to get my shit paid off, man. You know, only other real thing I'm looking forward to next year is just GTA 6, but that's not even until November. You know. Black Ops 7, looked at that. Very disappointing. I'm not even going to bother getting Game Pass to play that. Or, you know, PlayStation at $70, you know, but Xbox, if you have Xbox, you could play it for free if you have Game Pass. So I thought about it. I was like, maybe I should buy a month or so to, you know, because Tyler was so hyped up about that game, which that dude's like a diehard fucking Call of Duty fan. Me, man, I'm absolutely disappointed with Black Ops 7. You know, Black Ops 6 was pretty good, but out of the last decade of Call of Duty games, 2019 is the superior one for me. From 10 years ago, what came out 10 years ago? Black Ops 3 to now, Black Ops 7. Black Ops 3 is 10 years old. Like, I'm like, holy shit, man. Can't believe it's already been 10 years since Black Ops 3. I remember getting Black Ops 3. I remember getting it around Thanksgiving, and I bought the most expensive one with all the DLCs and all that. And I did not get Zombie Chronicles until like 2 years ago, last year, you know, because it's like $30, and I'm just like, dude, that's a lot for zombies, man. That's a fucking lot for a game that barely anybody even plays. But I have it now. But I bought it so I could play it with my cousin and his friends. But then we all ended up not talking to each other anymore. So, well, I stopped talking to them. So it was just like, you know, kind of a waste of money there, isn't it? A little bit. Just a little. And then I bought the DLCs for World at War as well. But I haven't played my Xbox in like 6 months. 5 months, 6 months. It's been a while, you know, since I got the PlayStation. Pretty much, I just been playing I haven't even played on Steam in like 6 months. I haven't even been active on that. I just bought the PlayStation 5, and then that was pretty much it. I just been playing PlayStation 5, which I say is way better than the Xbox, in my opinion. PlayStation 5 is so much better than Xbox. I wish I had a PlayStation 5 when it was brand new, but I only stayed with the Xbox for the people that I was playing with, you know. But then everybody I was playing with stopped playing with me, so I just was like, okay. I don't have any friends on the PlayStation, so I don't have any friends at all. So anyway, yeah, it's the 25th. We're almost done with the month. It's been just 6 more days. You know, it's crazy because Halloween felt like it was last week and my birthday felt like it was 2 weeks ago. It's crazy how time is just flying this year, man. It's crazy. You know, we're already almost done with the year. Shit, man. Christmas is 1 month away. Christmas is 1 month away, and then the New Year is only a month and like a week. Because Christmas is obviously a week before New Year, which I do have New Year's off, and I do have Christmas off. So that's why I'm saying I'm not going anywhere else after this job unless it's something really big. I'm not jumping to any more regular Indeed jobs, any more ZipRecruiter jobs, because one, they're all dog shit jobs. I mean, unless you're a really good technician and know how to do that shit. I don't know how to be a technician or maintenance. So I don't really care, you know. I don't really care as much, you know. Because that's all they ever got now. It's just maintenance technician. And it doesn't even pay as good as the job that I'm at now. So I'm just going to stick with where I'm at, bite my tongue. Hopefully they don't try to fuck me later in the future. But supposedly this contract is supposed to stay 5 years. So I have a while to figure it out until I start getting bitched at. Which I don't want. I don't want to get bitched at. I don't want to wait for that stuff. But you never know with these people. You know what I mean? You never know with these people when I'm by myself. But I'm going to do my best. As I always do. You know, I'm just going to do my best. Oh, and by the way, I cleaned off my screens finally yesterday. Because when I talk a lot, I tend to spit. Which, sorry you have to hear that, but it's true. And it just... You know, for the longest time, I've been needing to clean my car screens, you know, so it's good to see them not with a bunch of shit on it, you know, so I wiped it all up and cleaned it, which is very good, so. But with that being said, yeah, you know, of course, we still got a little under a year now for GTA 6, you know. But ideally, for Christmas, and when my taxes come... Oh, by the way, I got paid today, so I'm going to put like 150 in on the guitar. Instead of 100 this time, 150. And then once I get done with that guitar, I need to take a break with buying shit. For real this time, because I have all the gaming consoles. I don't need any more guns. I have the bass guitar that I've been trying to get all year long. Literally since April, I've been trying to get a Rickenbacker. I tried to get a new Rickenbacker first. I wanted to get a 4003, a Jet Glow or a Fire Glow, but, you know, only Guitar Center was the only one with a Jet Glow. So you know, not the 4003S. I originally wanted the S because it was cheaper, but then I realized that the S lacked a lot of what the regular 4003 has, because I like the white binding around it. I like the fret markers, the pearl fret markers. I like those. You know, I like having stuff like that on it. Not the boring, and with Fender it works. Not the Fender fret dots, not the Fender fret marker dots. I don't want those on the Rickenbacker. And then there's no binding on the 4003S. And then there's only one plug-in, you know, because the regular 4003 and 4001 have the Rico sound and the standard jacks to plug into an amp. And I want both. So, you know, the 4003S, I kind of noticed why it was a little cheaper. And I was like, I'm good. I want a regular 4003. So, I saved up like $200 for that, but then we were short on rent, so I gave that up pretty quick. I was like, well, so much for fucking that, you know. But then that kind of got redeemed because I ended up starting it all with a credit card. But hold on one sec, I'm at the gate. I'm gonna pause it. I'll wait till I get closer. So, yeah, you know, that's how it originally started, because, you know, Guitar Center, this is a problem with guitar places that do layaway. They expect you to pay it off in a month, which is ridiculous. Why would you think that's okay to do a layaway in a month or finance it with a credit card, which I'm already deep in shit with credit cards, so there's no way I could do that. So, okay. Yeah, I am at the gate this time. I'm going to pause it. All right. So, like I was saying, that's originally what I started with, because I thought about just getting a brand new one, because I didn't really understand the concept of why people, like, I get it, old instruments are still super awesome, right? But I never really understood why people wanted the new stuff. Like, I mean, to this extent of it being more expensive. So a brand new Rickenbacker 4003, brand new, is $2,500, right? $2,500. But a pre-owned, I mean, a 4001 is a lot more sought after, so that makes sense. But like, let's say a 1990 4003 is going to be about the same price, $33,000, $2,800. But why is it more expensive? They sell used guitars for more for some reason, which I don't know why they do that. You know what I mean? Guitar Center will do that. So I'm not taking my Rickenbacker to them. From what I heard, they actually try to just say they should just resell it, but see all those lights behind me? It's cops. But anyway, yeah, I never really understood that. But then, you know, Guitar Maniacs, I called them for a 4003S in Midnight Blue, which I took pictures with, because that was the only one they had. So I was just going to say fuck it and just work with that one, because I didn't want a pre-owned 4003S. But it was Midnight Blue, and you don't really come across Midnight Blue. So I was just like, yeah, fuck it. As long as they let me take as much time as I need to pay it off, then whatever, right? So then when I went back on their website, I saw they had a black 4001, and that's the one that I got. I was like, Jack, you want to go to Guitar Maniacs? And she was like, yeah, sure. I was like, I just want to check out a couple guitars, because I was really itching to just play them. I didn't even have a plan to buy it. I just wanted to play them. So then, yeah, I played the 4001, and I fell in love with it instantly. I was like, oh my god, this thing is a beast. I gotta fucking buy this. And it wasn't even 25% or 30% of what they wanted for it, you know, because they said you got to pay 30% to start the layaway, you know, and take as much time as you need to pay it off, right? Which is why the Guitar Maniacs is the go-to guitar place. I wish it wasn't in downtown Tacoma, but you know what? I don't fucking care. It's worth the drive. So they have a ton of cool shit in there, and they'll let you take as much time as you want, you know, as much as you need, as long as you're committed and, you know, on it. I'm starting to get really thirsty, that's why. So anyway, yeah, so that's how I came across the 4001. I found it by accident. I actually didn't want it at first because of the pictures showed how scratched up it was, but it looked way better in person than it did in the pictures. So I was like, nah, I probably should just get a new one. And it sat there for like a week in the online store because I came back and I was like, meh, it doesn't hurt to play it and to check it out, you know. And then I fell in love with it instantly, and I was like, you know what? You don't ever come across a 4001, so I'm just going to fucking buy it. So, yeah, I bought it. Still buying it. Still paying it off. But, yeah, I'm going to do like 150 on it. Or 200 maybe. I don't know. Depends. Because I still got to get a haircut for Thanksgiving, and that's like $25, $30. And then I still, and I got to get gas, so probably going to take care of all that after work today. And then, of course, pay off whatever else my mom needs to get paid off. This check was a little low, but I mean, it makes sense, you know. There's nothing wrong with the days or whatnot. It's just, you know, says I worked full 40 hours. You know, it's with a little extra couple minutes here and there. It's got my mileage on there right. It's got my sick pay on there right. You know, it's got holiday pay on there right. So it's on point. It's on point, you know. But the mileage only was like $42 because I was only going like 1 mile to and back every day. So now that I go times 14, it should be a lot more. Should be a lot bigger, which is why I'm just kind of glad that they're still paying me for the drive, because that would suck if they didn't take care of my mileage, because that's work on my car that my car doesn't really deserve, you know. So but anyway, other than that, work has been pretty good so far. Yesterday was cool with Laura. The weekend was pretty alright, other than for throwing out my back, which my back hasn't been giving me hell at all yesterday, and a little bit this morning. When I wake up, it's bad, but as the day goes, and I keep moving, it's not too bad, thankfully. So but other than that, that's about it, you know. Just gonna have a happy Thanksgiving again to everybody who's checked this out. Not a lot of people watch my videos, obviously, so if, you know, obviously it'll be past Thanksgiving by the time, you know, I'm long done with this video. Holy crap, it is empty in this parking lot. I think it's gonna die off a lot this week because of Thanksgiving. People are probably traveling out the state and whatnot, you know. I'm gonna park right there. There's Laura right there. And yeah, you know, Nate's gonna go with me to check out the guitar. I asked them if I can actually see it this time when I go over there. They said they'll take it out, so I'll have another video, the Rickenbacker. Jack's gonna go with us. She's not coming over for Thanksgiving, but she's going with us too, so yeah, looking forward to a good time this weekend. Just got a knockout today, tomorrow, and then Friday I'm by myself. But other than that, it should be a pretty fast week since we're almost done with the month. 6 more days. But anyway, yeah, bye for now. I gotta get going.